Oh, shit! They're in the lab! Get in there before they find anything! I'm counting on you, Prophet.
Destroy evidence of Gould's whereabouts. Tactical options available.
All units, we have a confirmed sighting of Prophet. He's at the pier. Take that fucker down! Incoming! Movement to the front! It's Prophet! Get us! Need backup! Get over here! So close!
you on the security cam. Look, there are 3 guys up there. Drop them before they find anything.
Looks like he left in a hurry.
Get the terminal booted up. That hardpoint lock is like everything.
Man, look at all this stuff.
Azure 7, we have a gunner down. We're pulling out.
Rush the target! Man down! Man down! Rush the target! Target! Light him up! Push forward! Target's in range! Light him up! Rush the target! Searching! Move! He's out there somewhere!
This is Azure 7. Sustained some heavy damage. We're bailing out.
Huh? Must be nothing. He's down below! The target is close. Shit. Lost vital signs. Keep the pressure on! Rush the target! Move! Lost it. God damn it.
Azure 7. We have a gunner down. We're pulling out.
Move up! Rush the top! He's close! Need support! In range! Light him up! Target in range! Light him up! There somewhere! Requesting backup! He's dead!
This is Azure 7. Sustained some heavy damage. We're bailing out.
He's dead! Fire! We lost one. Shit. Sweep the sector. Requesting backup! Copy that! He's... Incoming! Fire! Damn it! Primary. Keep the pressure on! Assault incoming!
Oh, man. You're still there. Oh, thank God. Listen, I'm sending coordinates to the suit. It's not far. I've got a cradle set up here, too. Superannuated Crynet stock. Took it out of storage when I quit. It's not as powerful as the one in the lab, but it'll have to do. Get out of there!
We're going down!
As fast as you can.
Zero one,
Understood,
going
sir.
It's right across the flood barrier. Come on, man! you're there. I'm gonna send the elevator down for you. You wouldn't believe the shit that's gone down in the last 24 hours. Barclays guys are getting creamed uptown. Crynet are falling the fuck apart everywhere else. Chaos. Prophet! Man, I'm glad you're here. Waiting's been creeping me out. Come on in, quick! Let's get these doors locked again. That shit you absorbed at the crash site. It's lit up the suit systems like a pinball, man. Definitely viral. Same base structure as the nanoweave. Hargreave must be nuts playing with that shit like it was Kevlar. So, yeah. Tara Strickland, man. Daughter of you-know-who. Some fucked up shit, right? And Hargreave, well, who knows what's going on in his head?
Connection established. Please stand by. Systems online. Initialization complete. Accessing memory.
Nano protocols engaged.
Strange.
Scanning primary.
This doesn't... Wait a... You're not Prophet!
Threat detected.
What is this? Who are you? Did Hargreave send you here to...
Unzipping embedded memory. Find gold. It's all I can do now. You are all I can do. They used to call me Prophet. Remember me? Find gold. It's all I can do now. You are all I can do. They used to call me Prophet. Remember me? Transmission terminated. Primary systems rerouted. Clear to proceed.
Jesus, I can't do this anymore. I'm not some Spec Ops hard man like you... like Prophet was.
Engaged.
I'm a geek conspiracy nut, for Christ's sake. God damn it! Prophet was supposed to get us out. The Marines were coming for us. Now... Know anything about cephalopods? Dumb question, right? Of course you don't. Well, you want the dumbed-down version? We're getting our asses kicked out there by calamari. You ever wonder what the Aztecs and the Incas felt like when they saw smallpox for the first time? I mean, you've seen the spore, right? Seen what it does? Prophet kept saying he'd found an answer to that.
Scan complete. Warning.
That's not possible.
Uncalibrated nanoroutines
This has gotta mean-
detected. Alien tissue vector.
All right.
21%.
Look, that suit you're wearing, it's built out of a self-repairing, semi-organic nanoweave patented by the Hargreave Rash Corporation. Yeah, that Hargreave. He designed the stuff. Prophet was Spec Ops. Hargreave recruited him to wear the suit, but he went AWOL. Came back talking some semi-sane shit, and then... See that? That's a viral subroutine running in the suit's deep layers. It's like living code, and it's I don't know. It's like it's rewriting itself to accommodate something new. A fresh data pile, maybe. My best guess? What you're looking at there is the biocoding for some kind of vaccine against the spore. We have to get that stuff decoded. And I can't do that here. I just don't have the processing power. I need to... God damn it. The only place in New York that stuff exists is in Hargreaves' lab on Roosevelt Island. The Prism. And that's miles uptown. It'd be suicide trying to get there right now with the Ceph. Shit! They're here! Shit! Shit! I'm sealing the doors. I'll take the fire escape. Get out there and hold them off.
Must be nothing. Nothing else.
Taking heat.
Visual! Just unclose!
He's close. What the fuck?
I see him! Find him. I'm looking.
We've got visual.
Listen, Alcatraz, I ran a spike into cell comms back there. Looks like they were going to take you to a command post at Wall Street. I know the place. It's a safe bet they've got a nanosuit cradle there with deep scan capacity. We've got to take a look at the deep layers of your suit. The place will be sewn up tight, but there's an emergency evac tunnel built under the street. Get to the Wall Street Church. That's where the tunnel comes up. Stick to the rooftops. It'll be safer. I'm taking another route. I'll meet you there. I'm seeing a lot of cell activity on the streets around the command post. Looks like the Ceph have got them spooked. Keep heading for the church. I'll see if I can help you bypass security.
Infiltrate the cell now tech facility. Reach the cell command post. Engaged. Sight, this is Emerald 1. We've got multiple Ceph runners approaching Checkpoint Delta. Requesting backup. Copy that. Hold firm. Emerald 3 is inbound.
You'll never make it. Have to find a way around it.
Man down!
Critical threat.
Taking fire!
Contact. Primary target.
Shit! Man down!
Crack.
Looks like the streets are sealed up pretty tight. See if you can get through one of the buildings.
Up there.
Shit! It's all changed. The place is crawling with cell uniforms. They've got some kind of executive lockdown going on. Look, I'll need some help getting past security. I need you to create a diversion at the church. Draw troops away from Wall Street. Then you can slip through the emergency access tunnel. Meet me at the other end.
Emerald 3! Do you copy? Emerald 3! Give me a seat rep! This is Emerald 3. Prophet got through. Took out half my men on the way in. Headed your way. Somebody killed him. Man down! Nothing here.
Got it. Done close. Work the target. Move.
of a maximum security area. You will be met. Surrender immediately.
Where'd he go?
Someone's out there. Down! Flag grenade!
We have a secondary in the church. Immediate assistance.
Deploying reinforcements. Hold tight.
All right. It's working, but they're going to be heading your way.
Authorized Senate operative for security clearance.
Tunnel access enabled. Cleared to proceed.
Okay, now's your chance. Get through the access tunnel. I'll meet you on the other side.
Move up! Go! I'm sure someone's out there.
way through. I'll see you on the other side. Alcatraz, Nanosuit 2 had a whole suite of evolving biofeedback functions. It's the most sophisticated combat hardware around. Anyone going into the battlefield with that needs real-time logistical support, and that was my job. Set up like that, I got real close to Prophet. So I know that if he put you in that suit, he had a purpose for you. We've got to get you into that cradle, scan the suit's deep layers, and find out just what that purpose was. Diversion worked. They're moving troops away from Wall Street. This is our chance. Now listen, I'm gonna find a way in through the lower levels. Your best bet is to, break in through the roof. But hurry, man.
Of a maximum security area. Unauthorized personnel will be met with force.
He's here! Locked! He's breached the Wall Street perimeter. Repeat, Prophet has breached Sector Alpha. Get everyone back here, now!
Okay, I'm in. You better get down here fast. They're sending reinforcements from the prism. We don't have much time.
The hell was that?
He's in the building! Lock and load!
Lock visual. Copy. Lock him out.
This is it. Now look, don't shoot anyone in there, all right? I'm gonna need some technical support with the new Cradle software. You ready? Let's do it. Go!
Don't shoot me, man. I'm nobody.
Powered up. I want to do a suit scan.
Yeah, sure.
Hell, man!
I'm on it. Just don't.
Nano protocols engaged. Scanning primary.
No way, man. Ballistic trauma to heart and both lungs. Looks like the right ventricle took most of the damage there. Lungs ruptured at multiple locations, broken ribs at, well, take your pick, 3rd, 4th, 5th. Got a flailed chest segment right there, extensive pulmonary bruising. More ballistic trauma to the sternum, the thoracic and lumbar vertebrae. He's a corpse walking, Gould. Without the suit, look at that. It's like it's growing into the wounds. Actually merging with the tissue.
I want you to focus on the deep layers of the suit. Right down into the substrate. There's something going on down there. Looks like some kind of added data pile.
Right. Opening the buffer space. Preparing for deep scan.
Alcatraz? That's your name? Alcatraz.
Scan.
Destiny is a
Overloading the
bitch.
systems!
Gonna be on you,
I'm trying to!
That's transmission, man! It's sending out a fucking broadcast! Oh, shit! Get this door open.
Nice. Got men all over the downtown looking for your ass, Tin Man. And here you are, already trussed and tied.
Yeah, trussed and tied doesn't need to be dead, right?
Yeah, right.
Commander Lockhart, you will stand down.
Tara Strickland.
Nathan Gould. Always a pleasure. Keep an eye on him. If he gives you trouble, don't do too much damage. We'll need to interrogate later.
You better power him down before you let him out of that thing.
Be a pleasure. Just so you know, Prophet, you walk slow. You play nice. Gonna have this jammed in your ear the whole way out. You give me any trouble, I'm gonna take your head off. Now get up. Don't fuck with me, Prophet. Get up and walk.
What's the matter, Gould? I'd have thought you'd be happy now the great big evil conspiracy's finally here to bite you in the ass.
Jesus, Tara. If your father could see you now, working for these assholes.
Yeah, well, my father's dead. Now shut your fucking mouth.
You think you're so smart, Tara? You do realize this isn't Prophet, don't you? He's just some grunt.
You heard her, bitch! Move!
Got you now, Tin Man.
Get him across to the prism! Walk him in there! He's Hargreaves' problem now!
The Lingshan insertion remains nominally a U.S. covert operation. You're gonna be my eyes and ears out there, Prophet. Keep your team alive by all means. That's a loyalty I fully understand. I applaud it, in fact. But your primary function is to report back to me. If you can, bring back samples. If you can't, just come back alive and tell me what you saw. It's the data that's key now. Nano systems. We're on borrowed time here, all of us. Time for the whole human race to wake up.
Systems recovering. Corrosive agents activated. These functions impaired. Rerouting primary power systems. Please wait.
All right, I'm getting a limited feed from your suit, son, but for now it'll have to do. I don't believe we've been introduced. Jack Hargreave, at your service. I don't doubt Nathan Gould will have mentioned my name, but I'm bound to assume he didn't have much good to say about me. But we have other, more pressing concerns right now. We have to get you weaponized and up to speed. So, you're currently standing not far from the diseased, bureaucratic heart of the city. And while you'd think airlifting all the politicians out should have a cleansing effect, sadly what's replaced them isn't any better. But don't take my word for anything. Why should you? Trust must be earned. Go on and see for yourself. I'll guide you as best I can. But you've got to get right down into that filthy, diseased heart. There's something down there you're going to need.
Primary systems rerouted. Clear to proceed.
This is recording the T-cell security plan. Virus standards are application. For your own health safety,
The children. My children. Ellen, I'm fine. There's nothing wrong.
Carry the two.
And here it seems the VIPs were indeed processed as befits their status. Cleaning up. It's ingenious, isn't it? Think of the Argentine cattle crisis 2 years ago, or the British BSE outbreak in the last century. The issue was not slaughtering the animals. That was easily done. The problem was disposal. What do you do with the millions of rotting corpses? Well, there you see the answer the Ceph have evolved. They wipe us out. They break us down. They reduce the environmental impact almost to zero. Exemplary. Yes, you see, all part of the same biomass processing system. For what purpose? Well, that is quite the question. Repulsive, yes, but quite fascinating.
flooding our city. Just like
should be able to make out some exposed elements of the alien structure from where you are now. The ship Lockhart's pilot shut down today had to have docked somewhere above ground. Look for anything resembling a tower or a silo. Should be able to make out some exposed elements of the alien structure from where you are now. The ship Lockhart's pilot shut down today had to have docked somewhere above ground. Look for anything resembling a tower or a silo. You Alcatraz. Look at this ecology. Have you ever wanted to visit an alien planet? This may be as close as you'll ever come. If only we had more time. I'm afraid there's some bad news, son. The DOD plan to bomb out the Rawson flood barrier and drown the lower city in an attempt to wipe out the Ceph. In all probability, this insanity is gonna go ahead despite my protests. And I don't want you underground when it does. You must get to the heart of the alien structure with all speed, Alcatraz, and then exit. We don't have much time. I hesitate to use cheap Earth fauna analogies. God knows I'm going to start sounding like Nathan Gould if I do. But what we're dealing with here probably answers to the equivalent of an insect hive. The level of alien infestation in these tunnels is likely to be high. Find Reeves and his men. I lost contact when they entered the subway system. But watch yourself, son. I want you out of there in one piece.
Squid! Open fire!
This was made in 15 minutes from the designated platforms.
that explains why their comms went down. I had hoped. Well, never mind. Casualties of war, I suppose. We all make sacrifices. See if you can find their scanning gear. Might give us a little advance warning of what we're heading into here. Aside from Tara Strickland, he was the best I had. From the look of the feed I'm getting from you, the spore loop is running near dormant levels.
Destroy the spore conduit. Access the spore silo. Warning. Explosion imminent.
Excellent. Now, we need to get you inside the central structure. Looking at the schematics Reeves and his team managed to transmit, I'd suggest you try to blast loose one of the spoke seals and use the resulting rupture to effect entry. Look for any weakness in the structure. Some vast coral ecology. Can we even doubt that these creatures evolved in an ocean?
Sabotage the spore conduit. Interface with
seems to be working. Good. But you'll need to repeat the procedure with the other spokes. That should bring the whole system up to full some vast coral ecology. Can we even doubt that these creatures evolved in an ocean? That seems to be working. But you'll need to repeat the procedure with the other spokes. That should bring the whole system up to full pressure. Good. You're having the desired effect, but you have to hurry. Those fools at the Pentagon are getting ready to act. You're having the desired effect, but you have to hurry. Those fools at the Pentagon are getting ready to act. Good. Now let's see what the suit will do. Excellent. Recognition, communication, exchange. The protocols are compatible. More resistance than I expected. You'd better... Would you excuse me, please? Alcatraz, listen to me very carefully. The decision is made. The bombers are in the air. Get out of there. I've dispatched a helicopter to pick you up, but you'll have to move quickly. Get to higher ground. Hurry! That's it. The barrier is down. Run, Alcatraz. You've got to get out alive. You and that suit are our only hope.
Must be somewhere around here.
If that tracking gizmo Gould gave us actually works.
And if he didn't drown in the wave. Fucking Pentagon. Can you believe that shit?
Can it, Marine? We got moving.
There! Over there! Hostile!
It's Chino, man. Remember me? What the hell happened to you? Nice suit, man. That Fifth Avenue? You been shopping without me?
Get to it. We've got to move someplace more secure. We're sitting ducks here.
Yeah, no shit, man.
This is Delta Company. Reach the extraction point.
Some firepower. You're gonna need it. Delta 3, you copy? Give me a sit rep.
I read you, sir. We've got squid incoming from all sides. Gotta get someplace more secure. You find that suit guy?
Yeah, we got him. Just stay put. We're coming to you.
All right, but make it fast. We're outnumbered here.
You heard the man. Let's go.
Squid! 12 o'clock!
Visual! Where'd he... AOR's clear. No targets.